The twin brother sensation, Michael Wagner and Mark Wagner. These two incredible Belizean artists comes out of the 1980s Belizean entertainment scene. They range from their legendary father, the awesome, the legendary, the incredible Joe Wagner, who wrote the song We Come a Long Way, and who wrote many of Belize's patriotic songs. Mike and Mark, I tell people today, entertainers, you all can't write songs like that today because then your songs don't have the kind of meaning like Joe Wagner's songs are. Those songs have meaning. And today we will be talking with these two incredible artists who came to Los Angeles. Mark came out of New York, Mike lived here, and who did an incredible show last night here at the Bombay Lounge of Little Belize. Michael Wagner and Mark Wagner, I want to welcome both of you to Belizean Legends.
Thank you.
I want to go straight into the 1980s when both of you were dynamic Belizean youth performers. At the time, you two of you were only about what, 17, 18 years old?
17,
right?
Yeah.
And we remember you all selling out those shows at the Palace Theater. You all had a countrywide and a national tour, Bird's House, down in Dangriga. Where Michael told me about the fact that people want to break down the doors to come inside to see the flow show. Right? We want to go straight into that. Michael, tell us about that moment, and then Mark, after that, you can pick up from where he left off.
It was a great run. I mean, we got discovered down there by some people, heard us in the city, and decided they want to take us down south. And we didn't have no idea what it was going to be like, but we were all, young, excited, and got all this music in us, and we want to get it out there. So we decided, well, this will be a fun challenge for us. And we got down there, started performing, and next thing we know, the young people like myself at that time break the door down to get in to see us. I said, really, is this happening? It was exciting.
And the Belize City shows also. Mark, maybe you can tell us, how did you all get started with the Belize City shows, doing performances in Belize City before you guys start the tour countrywide?
There was a certain band me and my brother admire. We had two bands there which we really admire, was Lord Ray and Bambiki. We start from there, sometimes we could have listened to them, a bit. We heard about it. Music straight to
music
travel to
bedroom.
Next, then we started singing every time we go to the shower. You sing, and and this music come to you, and your father encourage you to pick up the guitar and sing with him. Sometimes he said, "Dad, we don't want to do that," but he just encouraged us to persistent. We wanted to do these advertisement commercial up in the Little Belize, and said he's gonna try us out to make us do that. We started from there. We did that then.
So Joe Wagner was like Michael Jackson's father in a way. The way how Michael Jackson's father used to push
he was
the Jackson 5. It was the same way that he pushed you guys.
Because he did mention, he said, I want you guys to be like the Jackson 5.
Yeah, he pushed us, man.
Like that.
My dad used to he would actually pull the belt out to learn the guitar. And sometimes you get mad and say, I can't take it no more. I want you guys to learn an instrument. I want you guys to sing like me. I want you guys to do this kind of way. Very strict in that field. And he used to really get, really upset at us to learn an instrument and play and sing. And it was all about the music.
Michael, we talk about the Belize City performances, and Mark was saying how you guys got started in terms of your father encouraging you all to participate in talent contests and performing and stuff like that. What else made you guys wanted to participate in entertainment in Belize at that age?
I mean, well, it's a passion. That's my passion. I love it. You know, I had a bunch of idols I look up to. Like I said, like my father. Here. I had Michael Jackson at that time. Lionel Richie, Stevie Wonder. You know, Bob Marley, of course.
How did you all put the act together when you all were rehearsing? After the father was able to get two of you decided this is what I want you to do. How did you guys rehearse in putting together the duo in performing? Mark?
Yeah, it was easy. We just get together and, you know, I mean, with his idea and my idea, we put it together and work out for us. You know.
Did you guys rehearse with a band, or you guys rehearsed with just records and music?
Just records and music,
yeah.
And we do it from there.
What were some of the songs that you guys were playing? I know you were performing a lot of covers, other people's songs, but what were some of the songs that you got?
Cool and the Gang.
Cool and the Gang.
Get Down on It.
Get Down on It.
Yeah. A lot of Cool and the Gang songs.
Yeah.
I think
Paul McCartney.
The Girl Is Mine, and me and he used to play the part, you know what I mean?
Yeah, you actually do the performance.
Yeah, we did that at the theater.
How did you all know these people? At that time, Belize didn't have television. Did television come at, was television there yet? No.
I think so one guy was doing that.
Yeah, but then, you remember we were just listening to these songs.
He was trying to do his thing.
Yeah, there's only one person
was
doing TV, but I was like in the late 70s, 78, 79, which was Ramon Vasquez, but he had a show called Live Cream.
Live Cream.
Yeah. First TV show, and we were the first to perform in that show. And everybody was like, wow, the Wagner brothers on television show tonight. You know, gotta go and check it out.
People were in there. People could then see you guys in their living rooms.
In your living room.
Perform for the very first time. That was really history.
That was history.
People were asking us for voice lessons.
Yes.
When we were doing that, you know what I mean? So many bands there. Mark and Cleach. Teach me all the wants to get that voice. And,
you got a lot of young people. I mean, people are looking up to us, asking us.
You all had a good voice. You all had a voice that were able to captivate the young audiences. And connect with them. At that time, that was very important because Belize did not have a young act like you two.
Right.
At that time, it was mostly the Larry Raymond combo with the older guys, the Harmonettes, Jesus Acosta, and the Professionals, and all these bad vibrations. But you all really made history in the way that you all were one of Belize's first youth entertainers in a way, and that were good singers, very good singers. Had you all ever performed with a band before, live in Belize? Had any other Belize bands backed you all up?
The first band that backed us up was, no, I'll take that back. It was Inglewood and the Telegrams.
Yeah.
And then the Harmonettes.
The Harmonettes.
Yes.
And then the first major show we ever did was on the Lord Rayburn at Memorial Park.
Memorial Park, yeah.
It was thousands of people out there, and they asked us if we want to perform. And I asked my brother, I said, man, this is an opportunity, we better grab this. He said, man, well, I feel kind of a little nervous, man. There's too many people here. And we hold hands and we said, man, let's do this. Let's kill this show.
This is our chance.
This is our break, right here.
How old were you all at that time?
Well, like 17. Yeah.
Still in high school.
17, still in school. And we like, oh man, this is our break right here. Let's do this.
What was your father saying at that time? Did he come out to see the performances?
What
was his responses after each show?
Oh my goodness.
Proud of you guys. Proud of you guys.
And I'm proud of you all, man. You all tear it up, you know?
Yeah, the legendary Joe Wagner. I know he was very proud to see his two sons live out his dreams in a lot of ways because though he was a songwriter, he also performed but very rarely. And I think he was living out his dreams in both of you guys, right? Yeah, both of you guys.
I remember they write about him. He was the #1 writer in Korean songs. Yeah.
Very much so. He's Belize's historic, legendary songwriter of all times. Yeah.
All time. Nobody writes songs like him.
He had won a prize for best Caribbean composed songs.
Yes. The thing about Joe Wagner was that he was original.
Yes.
You two were performing covers, music from other artists.
Yeah,
but
at that time. Yeah.
Your dad was original. He was an originator. He was an innovator.
Right.
He created his own music.
Every time he would stop you somewhere and said, Bilal, I want you to check this one song. And I'm pretty sure you end up probably listening to about 6 songs. And it sounds out good song. And it's just always happy and exciting for you to hear his song. And if you understand, music and the lyrics and the story behind it, it make a lot of sense.
Because Harmonette is the one that played We've Come a Long Way. I think he rehearsed that song with the Harmonette because they recorded that on their album. That's where I heard that song recorded, right? Apparently he had a good connection with the Harmonettes. Harmonettes before Carl McGregor and Deli got in there, or Harmonettes during the father's time?
Oh, that's before
Carl and Deli. So apparently him and D-Mac were pretty good friends.
Carl and Deli, they were the next generation.
Very much so.
You got the younger generation.
Exactly.
Time just moved on.
I think Carl and Deli, they moved right on now the same time
they were in her circle.
Very much. Mark, I want to talk about what you are doing now. Living up in New York, how did you continue your career? Your music career?
One time after that, I think he moved back to Belize and he came back but I think after that he took things sick or something like that. He wasn't doing too well. But I was working with him for a while in New York City.
Legendary Glenwood.
Yeah.
So you did lead singing for him?
Yeah,
or?
I was doing lead singing.
Beautiful. Yeah.
And after that, I linked up with another band, was New Horizon band, Gillett.
Yes, Jeffrey
Gillett, yes. I was with them. We used to play at Shane Villa, Boston Road in the Bronx. We used to play there every Friday night in that club over there. We've been there for a while. We play against this guy, Barry Samet. We back him up.
Legendary Jamaican artist.
Yes. This space was like a reggae joint, He was nice, but after that, Gillett, they got rid of the band and things like that,
Jeffrey Gillett is one of the legendary Belizean artists.
So, and I got caught up now. I got caught up with the church and I started.
Tell us about your gospel, how you merged into gospel. Talking about the gospel and how you got into gospel.
Yeah, I got into it. My wife used to work for these people at the church. She used to work, I think, upstairs. And the church was downstairs, and she said, the pastor said, she told the pastor that I sing. So he said, why don't you bring your husband over and sing for us? I said, church. I said, but what kind of church is it? And I went there, and I didn't know it was a church like people filled with the Holy Ghost and things like that. And he said, this is the right church to be in. He started from there, and I did one song, and next I doing another one every week, and it started like that. And he said, you know what, I'm going to make you lead the praise and worship team. And started from there, and large out,
It was history.
It was history. Other churches know me, come there, see us when we have concert or whatever, and they would invite me here in Brooklyn, Queens, New Rochelle, different place. Every borough I'm singing.
Beautiful. That was so good to know that you did merge out of R&B and was able to merge into gospel.
Yeah.
And in other words, your one went the reverse way, because most of the African American R&B artists merge out of gospel and like Marvin Gaye, then they went into R&B. They became one of gospel. You had the other way around.
Yes,
you came from R&B and then you merged into gospel.
Yeah.
Wonderful. You never
I
know.
think it was like just like them, Carlton Brown.
Yeah, like Carlton Brown.
Yeah, because he Jersey too.
Yeah. Doing gospel too.
Doing gospel too.
Yeah, legendary Carlton
He
Brown.
told me he still do his reggae and calypso things like that.
Yeah.
And he told me, said, Mark, you do those sounds too. I said, yeah, I know. Because I do calypso in the church too, and reggae.
Beautiful.
It's a bunch of different variety, different music.
Gospel could be played in different genres.
Yeah, different.
Reggae, soca, calypso.
Yeah.
You could do anything with
Anything
gospel.
new with gospel.
Yeah, it's a feed.
It's a feed. Yes.
It's a spirit.
It's the way how the spirit move. The way the spirit lead you.
Yeah.
You know. Like people love voice in calypso too in the church. And,
You're dealing with Brooklyn, the whole Caribbean.
yes,
That whole Caribbean.
Yeah.
Mecca, the Mecca of the Caribbean, right there.
Right there. Yeah.
Brooklyn, New York. So very much so.
Yeah.
That's very interesting. Very interesting.
That's why I did that song.
Yeah.
Nobody great.
Yeah, and as part of this is Mark's gospel album. It's called Nobody Greater by Mark Wagner from the legendary twin sensation, the Wagner brothers, and who later on merged into gospel music in Brooklyn, New York, and is another sensation in gospel, playing for a large Caribbean audience of churches down there in New York also.
Yeah, all over. Yeah. All over 5 hours.
Mike, I want to go to you, and because you made a big splash here in Los Angeles. I mean, you know, with your awesome voice and your stylistic sound in your voice, and I know both you and Mark had that stylistic sound. We've heard Mark talk about how he merged into gospel. When you, after the split, and you lived in Los Angeles, how did your career kick off there?
After the split, man, it was a different transaction and everything. I figured a different road because we used to like depend on each other, you know, combine this music together. I figured that I just gotta go bigger and I gotta be strong and stand on my own. So I break out and I was always singing a variety of different songs, mix in the club, Belize, and everywhere. Toured with a lot of rhythm band, singing soul songs, reggae, calypso, a bunch of calypso, always doing calypso. It's the way it was Interrupt song.
Yeah, I remember that track very well. Yeah.
Crossover, me and Patrick Barr.
Right. That was recorded on the Key label, right?
Yes,
the Key Records.
Key
label.
Records. That was
Yeah.
the Key Records. And then I followed that with Calypso, which was another. And then from there I went to Rhythm of the Sound.
Rhythm of the Song.
Rhythm of the
Yeah,
Song.
That's my classic favorite right there. Yeah, I love that too. I love that song.
It was one of my favorite too.
Did you write that song on your own? It was
That
you and
song
Julie Crawford that wrote that song together.
Rhythm of the Sound?
Yeah.
No, my dad was wrote.
Joe Wagner was the original of that song.
I just kind of twisted around. I changed some stuff around, like rebuild the whole song.
And he built that. He wrote that melody too.
Yeah. No. Me and Junior Crawford.
You and Junior came up with that, but the words is what your dad.
The words is what my dad did, because you gotta remember the music were changing so heavily. The music don't stay one place, so you gotta always in front, because it would easy get left behind. So you gotta keep up with the now time in the music and upgrade this, upgrade that, even in the instrument. The instrument changed so rapidly, and that's the same thing for music. You always gotta be so much step ahead. And that's one of the things I kind of study in the music to be where I'm at.
Your repertoire continued to grow and step up to various levels. You talk about those songs that you did all of those songs you step up to a whole new level. Party Lady.
Party Lady. Party Lady.
Is that original of yours?
Original of mine.
That was a beautiful track too.
When I first dropped that song, man, I must say, I was playing at the club and people were you know, could hear them talking about themselves, gossiping, saying, that song came out of Trinidad. That's a Trinidad artist. And a couple of my friends were around, they were laughing and said, no, the artist is right here. It's the man who did the song.
People didn't believe that you wrote that was a Michael Wagner production.
A lot of people, you know, didn't believe it was my song. It was because the song got that solid quality,
Calypso, soca feel.
And it's right up there with all the other songs. That's why I said the main thing I really studied is to study other artists around me and study music and always trying to be ahead.
You were one of the only Belizean artists that was able to move from R&B to soca to reggae to calypso. Like your brother Mark, who did that in Brooklyn, New York. But here in Los Angeles, you were able, your phrasing, your stylistic song, artists, music producers like Michael Hyde mentioned that they love to work with you because you're so very easy to work with. And you're always in key. You're always singing in key.
My main thing is key, man. That's my only gripe with a lot of musicians, and I love all musicians. I love to work with everybody. I love what the youths they doing out there, and other artists. My thing is always to try to tell them, you gotta be in key. You gotta study your range. You gotta pick songs that could work for you in your range. Don't pick something above your So it's like any other big artist out there.
Any other big artist, indeed. The chemistry between you and Judy Crawford and rhythm on the songs, what was that like?
Oh man, it was lovely. With Judy Crawford and Michael Hyde, man, I just love working with those brothers because they're so humble.
You talk about being humble, Mike, and also Mark, but when you all get on the stage, you explode. You fit the category where they says, I'm not going to tell you what I could do, I'm going to show you what I could do, right? Though you guys may look very quiet and humble when you guys get up there, you give like last night, I know that you gave the crowd a good show. Yeah, talk about last night. How was the show like last night?
I'm going to tell you, special last night, because we know we have a bunch of people wanted to be on the show with us, and we all down for that, you know what I'm saying? We're not trying to knock nobody, because we don't knock artists. We don't knock artists. We love when they come on the stage with us because they give us some more hype and a more competition. So I went home in the valley bed and I called my brother. I said, you know what, these guys go here on this show. We don't want to do different little things, but let's just stick to our game that we used to do in Belize. Let's bring it.
Did you remember it? Did you forget it? Or you remember it?
Remember it.
They all fell right in, right?
I tell them we go knock the roof off Bombay Lounge tonight.
I said to him, remember New York is in the house, man.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It's a different range.
Yeah.
People might hear me not saying nothing, but that's the way I'm just quiet because I know what I'm going to do.
You already don't know.
I already know.
Yeah, it's like, again, I'm not going to tell you what I could do. I will show you what I could do.
Exactly.
Yeah. Very
We're old school, but we didn't lose nothing.
Yeah, wonderful, man. Wonderful. It's good that the audience was able, Belize audience, Caribbean audience, was able to see you guys do your thing again.
We had a great turnout of people and really.
This is one thing I would want us to do this in Belize. Yeah.
But Mike, you were talking also in terms of finishing up with you. The album, you also did a beautiful album which is on iTunes that you sung a lot of covers in reggae style. Like I call it maybe like new soul reggae style. I mean, that was a beautiful album.
Yeah, it's one of my classic albums. I really always could look up and always say, put that on shelf and above. I say that's one of the things I achieved in life. Something I always wanted to do from way back home as a little boy in Belize doing music with my brother. I always wanted to make a strong album and be me, just do me. you know, on that album, and that's what that Belizean Dream album was about. And I took my time with it. I had a bunch of musicians work with me on that album.
Very good musicians.
Started from Francis on that album, to Judy Crawford, to Carl McGregor, and a bunch of other people.
Your new 2015 release, The Gossip, No Gossip. Talk about this.
That's
Beautiful track. You sort of brought the Belize Creole folks stories back to life, back to life again.
Of course, there was a lot of people who were gossiping about, you know, my life and friends and thing, and I just had to intervene and close them up. Right? Shut them up.
Exactly.
So I came
quiet your critics.
Quiet them for a minute.
And this is a beautiful album here by Michael Wagner. Gossip, his newest release. From the legendary stylistic Belizean singer and artist No Gossip. The beautiful thing about it is that both of you kept on performing, singing, and doing your craft when you migrated out of Belize to the United States. It never stopped. Though you split up and both of you went in your different directions, you continued, you stayed sharp. And so when you met again in this reunion, everything just exploded.
I play even keyboard for my church and I sing too.
You also play music. So Mike, you have a band also. What was the name of the band that you had?
Michael Wagner and the Roots Band.
Michael Wagner and the Roots Band. That was a very good band.
That backed us up.
Yeah, it was the same band that backed you guys up.
Matter of fact, that band had traveled with me on a tour up north, the California Cycle Tour for like 21 days, and we were all over the north.
A band you would play for Shaquille
O'Neal.
When he's the top star in the LA Lakers, right?
We did all the Shaquille party. The only band we hired out here was Michael Wagner and Roots for the reggae band and Calypso. We used to do the Staples Center and all those classic gigs.
The twin brother sensation, Mark Wagner and Michael Wagner, performed last night at the Bombay Lounge at Little Belize restaurant. These two legendary Belizean artists has graced our presence here on Belizean Legends. Brothers, I want to thank you all very much for this pleasure.
Thank you.